Pharmacist Registration Management System, PRiSMA, responsible for managing all the certificates as required under the Registration of Pharmacist Act, ROPA 1957. PRiSMA, which was developed by a pharmacist and delivered to the pharmacist, was the first end-to-end product ever made by the Pharmaceutical Services Program. This system focuses on three aspects area, including usability, security, and performance. The architecture of this system is 100% using open source products such as CentOS Linux, MariaDB, Apache, PHP 7, Drupal, and machine learning Python. Now, we start with the applicant's journey experience. The applicant may start using this system by clicking on the first time login button. Once the National Registration Identification Number verified, the applicant continues to set up their account password. Capture functionality implemented to increase system security and verify the request by a human. The verification link sent to the applicant email address embeds with a security token, which is unique and random to avoid exploitation and recreated by another program. After the token verified, the applicant will be brought up to set up the user account and personal profile. In account settings, the applicant must define his own secure word, the functionality to prevent phishing activities. Then, the new password must set with 6 criteria of complexity combination. The progress bar will guide the applicant for the next process before able to submitting any application. An applicant needs to fill up the profile particular the same as stated in his/her national identification card. This process to rectify the resident record with the National Registration Department of Malaysia JPN. Through this integration, the system able to rectify the resident status and citizenship. This mechanism built in PRiSMA preventing from personal identity fraud. If the information was given is not the same as my card, an error message display and prevented the applicant from continuing further action in the system. The dashboard screen provides a glance at statistics regarding the registration of pharmacists. The expected approval panel provides an estimation of time required for approval of a certificate. The applicant may start to apply a certificate by clicking on the My Application menu. The online application form will display as a whole. The application form able to save as draft and can be updated later. This allows the applicant to complete any missing information and requirement without the need to fill in the whole form again. The system provides 2 additional functions for security: 2-factor authentication and express login. Express login allowed the user to log into the system without any password. The system needs verifying the email address is active using the token authorization. Once express login activated, during the next login session, the user just needs to click the secure link sent by the system and will be automatically logged into the system. My Application menu will show all the certificates related to the pharmacist. Applying an annual certificate is much easier than before. The system will automatically pre-fill the required field from the application profile. The CPD point also automatically pre-fills through integration with the MyCPD system. Once submitted, the system will check all the mandatory and required fields before completely save into the database. A friendly error message will show to guide the applicant in completing the application form. A confirmation dialog will display between the next process to make sure each action taken by the applicant is confirmed. The system is complemented with online payment functionality, which integrated with the Financial Process Exchange, FPX. The request for payment will be executed by the system and securely sent to the selected bank. Once the transaction success, the application will be automatically submitted into the system. The system is also able to determine the expected approval time by using machine learning. This estimation time intelligently determined based on the number of applications in tray and time of processing factors. Once approved, the certificate can be downloaded directly from the system. All certificate generated by PRiSMA is capsulated with a unique digital signature. The digital signature comprises two elements, which are QR code and security wrappers. This document, once digitally signed, is unable to edit, change, or reproduce. This technology can prevent any tampering and frauding activities. Let's move to the officer processing screen. On the dashboard screen, each officer has a specific and personal analytical statistic display. It shows officer workload and activities and application in tray. At the management menu screen, the system will display the prediction number of applications that will be received in current weeks. This intelligent prediction was analyzed using a machine learning algorithm based on previous submission application data and patterns. It also displays the summarizes all the applications in the process based on the state of processes. This screen is updating real time and indicating any application might be overdue each state of the process. Each application type has a specific tag by listing all application need to process. Each tag will display based on the role and access given to the officer. Report and statistics output. A certificate issued report shows the number of certificates issued by monthly. The officer is able to download the generated graph, and the data table display is exportable to Excel format for further analysis. This report also allows for selecting multiple types of the certificate to display in the same report for better visualization and data analytics. A client charter report provides the top management to monitor the performance of processing activities as a whole. The data also can be drilled down to a specific application form. A processing application reports summarize each type of application time consuming based on each state of processing. This allows the management to look at each segment of the processing application. On another hand, a workload analysis reports the management to evaluate each officer's performance and efficiency in processing applications. This report makes the organization easier to distribute and to balance the workload for all the human resources more efficiently and equally. The system also produces statistics regarding the number of applications received by monthly. This will help the organization to estimate the number of applications based on the percentage of the application growth from month to month. By analyzing the application information, this system able to determine the location of all registered pharmacists and extrapolate GPS information onto maps. The geolocation mapping was clustering into the display area or single point location. This mapping not just covering Malaysia, but the entire world, such as Europe continental. Performance. A simulation test of processing 1 million applications was conducted and found that this system performance was not affected by the volume of data and can be handled in low server specifications. This is the Pharmacist Registration Management System, a system with intelligence and intuition capabilities. This is PRiSMA.